Have you heard of the Palms neighborhood in Los Angeles? Now, don't go ahead and Google it because that would be cheating. If you haven't heard of it, don't worry, you're not alone. Most people haven't. Unless you're really from kind of the West Los Angeles area, there's a strong likelihood that you haven't heard of this neighborhood. But this video is going to be all about what it's like to live in Palms. Now, this is kind of like a little hidden gem in the West Los Angeles region. It's nestled between Mar Vista to the west, kind of Culver City to the south. To the east would be like Cheviot Hills, Beverlywood area, and to the north would be the greater West Los Angeles or Westwood area. Now, Palms is really mainly a residential neighborhood that is surrounded by your restaurants, your amenities, and your shopping. Now, we're going to pull up a Google map and take you on a map tour and show you what it's like to live in this area. Now, I spent a number of years living in here in the Palms area, actually on Palms Boulevard and on Mentone, and we'll go over all of that. It's a mixture of apartment life, condo life, and some single family neighborhoods in the pocket there. But it's really cool because there is a lot of walkability, a lot of entertainment all around it. And if you compare it to the rest of the neighborhoods that surround it, it's actually one of the more or less least expensive neighborhoods in the West LA area. In addition, it's also adjacent to the 10 freeway running east and west and the 405 freeway running north and south. In fact, those make up part of the Palms neighborhood border. This is a neighborhood where you're going to find people walking their dogs, hanging around, their kids out on their bikes, people walking to the amenities, grocery stores, getting a cup of coffee. And that's why I really love this neighborhood. So stay tuned. I'll pull up the map right now. Got the map pulled up now for Palms, and it's this wedge here right in the middle of our map. And I'm going to outline it in red. So you'll see along here on the west side, this is the 405 freeway running north and south. That's one border of Palms. Then you have Venice Boulevard that cuts down here on the south, all the way up into this kind of wedge up here, and then along the 10 freeway to the north. So this is your Palms neighborhood in Los Angeles. So I'm going to get rid of this, get rid of that, and we're going to zoom out here. And now you can see it's highlighted a little bit in the center, and you can see a little bit where it is in relation to the rest of the city, how close it is to the ocean. I'd say it's 5 miles or so. So you're about, 7-10 minutes away from the ocean. Venice Beach, Santa Monica Pier, Santa Monica Beach. And then you've got Culver City just to the south of Palms. And you've got downtown Los Angeles. Oh, let me scroll out a little bit so you can see that downtown Los Angeles over to the right here. And above that to the north, you've got Westwood, UCLA, and then this 405 freeway again runs into the valley and runs south into the South Bay. So let's scroll back into Palms. You can see, so it's very centrally located. That's one of the things I really love about this neighborhood is it's so close to the beach. It's close, not really close to downtown, but you have pretty direct access along the 10 freeway or the Exposition Rail Line, which is our light rail system that connects downtown to Santa Monica, and it runs right through the northern portion of Palms on the Expo line. And then you're just minutes from Culver City, and that's really where your main source of entertainment is going to be for Culver City, for Palms, is just in the Culver City downtown area. Now, what Palms is interesting because you have, I'm going to put the satellite view now. You have basically it's a residential neighborhood with amenities, shopping, and restaurants all along the border. So inside, you've got this portion here with my mouse. It says West Side Village. This is where a lot of your single family homes are going to be for the Palms area. And if you go south of Palms Boulevard, which is, let me scroll in a little bit more for you. Palms Boulevard is right here. Let me get this for you. There we go. This is Palms Boulevard that runs right through the center of Palms. And to the south of that, you've got some single family homes. So again, north, you've got single family homes here up in this region, and you have single family homes in this region right here. Now, outside of that, everywhere else is going to be basically condos, apartments, and townhomes. So it's heavily populated with condos and townhomes, less so with single family homes. But that nonetheless, that's what you're looking for, or that's what you will find when living in this neighborhood. Now, we're going to start off on the tour kind of running from the west side of the neighborhood to the east. And we're going to scroll in here. I'm going to show you kind of some of the amenities. by Venice and Sepulveda, which Sepulveda is this major street here by the 405, runs adjacent to the 405 freeway. Okay, so I'm gonna start off over here with Palms and Sepulveda. I'll put a person here. So this is the corner border of Palms. If you go west, right over the 405 freeway, you'll be into Mar Vista. So that's what you're really adjacent to. So here they've got a Starbucks coffee there, and right catty corner to it, they've got Coffee Bean. So Coffee Bean Starbucks, if they've got you covered. In this little strip mall here, they've got pizza, or I'm sorry, they've got tacos. Oh, there you are. Let me get in here. Yeah. So they've got one of my favorite taco places, Tuition Tacos. It's actually a cool story. Some college kids start up with this taco shack, taco shop on campus, and then they created a business, and now here it is in Palms. And they've got this tea place that's new. They've got a great sushi spot right here. Oop, there we go. Ugly Roll. We enjoy getting sushi from there. You got Burger King. Across the way here, we're going to take you another little shopping strip here. You got CVS for your amenities, you know, your quick buys of toiletries or paper towels or plates or whatever else you need. They've got a pharmacy there, of course. And then Trader Joe's. What's cool about the Palms neighborhood is there are actually 3 Trader Joe's kind of bordering Palms. If you're not familiar with Trader Joe's, it's a very unique grocery store that has specialty items and really good prices. Everyone loves Trader Joe's. If you're not familiar with it, you certainly will, especially if you're going to live in the Palms area. But what's really cool is no matter where you are in Palms, easy access to walkable, bikeable, how, of course, parking, get there by car, but a lot of people like to walk in this neighborhood. So I love their really cool foods, and they have seasonal foods that they specialize in too, which is always fun. So let's go back to this map here, scroll back out. So that's Palms and Sepulveda, which is, again, Palms runs through the heart of Palms neighborhood. You have condos and townhomes along Sepulveda. Across the way where my mouse is, you've got university housing for UCLA. So if UCLA is the reason you're moving here, they do have housing there for a lot of their professors and graduate students. Let's see. We are now going to drop a person over here to this other shopping area. Now we just went north along Sepulveda Boulevard to National Boulevard. Now, this isn't quite the border of Palms. I mentioned the border is this 10 freeway up here, this yellow line. There's some single family homes here, but right at this corner of National and Sepulveda, I'll drop a person here and get a better look. You got some shopping here and amenities. Let me move past here. You got the Culver City bus line that runs through here. So in this shopping area, you've got another CVS pharmacy, and you also have, I like this bagel shop here. If you're like me, you like your lox and your bagels, smoked salmon, excellent. Kind of a hole in the wall spot, but I really enjoy it. They got Starbucks here, so you're not going to be for want for coffee or amenities because Palms really has it all. They got a See's Candy that just came in there, or not just came in, but fairly new. Next to CVS, you have Vaughn's Supermarket, so it's another grocery store that's close by. You got Subway, you've got Taekwondo facility, dentist office, so a mix of shopping and amenities. And then we're going to work our way back out, put another person here. Where are we? There we go. Back to that corner we start off. And you'll see over here, we've got a place called Baja Buds. I like going there for some Mexican food, and Hamburger Habit, good burger joint. And again, some more amenities in this shopping area here. Let's scroll back out to the main map. So when you're living in Palms, you're gonna focus on Sepulveda and Palms and National and Palms for amenities and shopping. I'm going to get to kind of the more fun entertainment a little bit later in this video, so you're going to definitely want to stay tuned for that as we go through this neighborhood and learn more about it. We're hovering over right now a big residential single-family part of the Palms area. It's, again, right in the middle of the map here. This area here, I'm going to zoom in, Malcolm, Queensland, and these streets over here, these are a little bit more of a hillside area of Palms, and some of these homes will come with some nice views. So if you're looking for view homes in Palms, that's where you're going to be looking. I'm going to scroll back out and show you one of the elementary schools here, Clover Elementary School. This is a pretty desirable elementary school in all of LA, but especially in the West Los Angeles area. They have I believe it's a Mandarin immersion program at this school, which is fun for people wanting to get their kids involved with a second language early on. And then you have the middle school, Palms Middle School. This is where I went and attended right here. It's actually two sides. You've got the middle school, the field, and the gym is on one side of Palms, the south side of Palms. And then when you cross over, this is where all the classrooms are, the quad, cafeteria. And so to get across the street, don't worry, the kids don't have to cross a major street. They actually have a tunnel that runs underneath here. We always loved going through that. Thought it was pretty cool. All right, I'm going to put a person down to show you another shopping area. And that is going to be right about here. There we go. I put us right in front of a temple. Here's our second Trader Joe's. Oh, this is cool. I wanted to actually talk about this. I'm glad it popped up. Metro has bikes that you can basically rent out and use. So if you're someone that doesn't want to use a car or take the bus and you like the activity of riding a bike, they got a little pay station here. You can check out a bike here and just return it here or to another station. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's kind of a newer feature in the Palms neighborhood. Across the way, you've got another sushi place that I really enjoy. Oop, got a little too close. Nico Sushi, like that. And there's a gas station there. So really everything that you need as far as amenities goes, grocery shopping, some restaurants is right here in Palms. And now we're going to back out here. Overland is another big street in the Palms area, and it's actually being built out quite a bit now. They've got a lot of low-rise and mid-rise condos coming in and apartments coming in, and they've got restaurants in there as well right along here. And this Overland runs right into the Culver Center shopping district, which we're going to show you right now a little more in detail. Put a person right there. Let me scroll around. Oop, I'm taking this in circles. Here we go. So this is Overland and Venice. It's a big intersection in Palms. They've got their CPK there, California Pizza Kitchen. It's a fun kind of California style pizza place. It's a chain, but I think they have good food. And then inside here, you'll find a gym, the LA Fitness here. They've got salons here. They've got other amenities as well. Yeah, they got the massage and spa. They've got a Rite Aid. So Rite Aid is similar to CVS. Again, it's kind of like your convenient a convenience store with a pharmacy. And then on the other side of this, so you've got Ralph's supermarket, similar to Vaughn's. You got Baja Fresh. There's a Brazilian all-you-can-eat restaurant here, which is awesome. It's kind of pricey, but it's all you can eat, and it's a fun experience. They just keep bringing out skewers of meat, which is fantastic, cooked and prepared in many different ways. Best Buy here for your appliances, and I don't think anyone else goes here for DVDs like they used to, but your appliance shopping, they got Magnolia and Geek Squad here like they do at other Best Buys. So again, another shopping center. So you can see there's a lot of shopping just surrounding the entire Palms neighborhood. Now, I am going to scroll out a little bit here because the cool thing about Palms, again, is that it's really close to Culver City. And Culver City, if you've seen some of my other videos, it's pretty awesome. Oh, and by the way, if you are thinking about making that move and relocating to Los Angeles, make sure you reach out to us at the contact information below. My team and I are helping a lot of people relocate here, people like yourselves watching our videos and reaching out for their housing needs, for their home purchases. We are ready to be there for you. And of course, if you like what you see, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, comment below. Love to hear if you are thinking about moving to the Palms area or Culver City or anywhere in Los Angeles. If you have any questions, we will answer them there as well. So Culver City, I'm not going to get into great detail about Culver City. Again, you can check out some of my other videos. But again, if you're living in Palms, you are really close to downtown Culver City, which is right in this area here. You see these buildings here. Sony Studios is right in the heart of there. We've got Amazon Studios as well. Okay, I'm going to drop a person right in downtown Culver City. There we go. Oh, look at that. Heart of downtown Culver City. We got the Culver Hotel. This place is historical, and it actually has a bar downstairs. I do highly recommend. They've got live music there too. This has become very pedestrian friendly in Culver City. They've got bus lane, bike lane, and car lane. For people that drive a lot, it actually got quite frustrating because they narrowed it down, but it's made it a lot more pedestrian friendly. And right here, they've got restaurants, the Ugo, an Italian restaurant, and wine bar. Oops. Yep. And then across the way, you've got movie theaters, you've got Cold Stone ice cream, more restaurants, you've got barbecue joint here. You name the type of food, and you're going to find it here. Great pizza. And we're going to go back here as well. Uh, they do a cool farmers market here. I believe it's still on Wednesdays. Oh, actually, they're setting up for it in this map. So this is blocked off because they do farmers market. They bring in all the local farmers, local vendors, and it's just a nice place to go for fresh produce. What I like about this, this kind of happened during COVID. A positive that came out of it is a lot of these restaurants started setting up outdoor dining. And so you'll see all up along Culver Boulevard and Washington Boulevard that these restaurants, you can have indoor dining or outdoor dining. And it's kind of taken up part of the street, but hey, I think it's nice to enjoy all of Southern California's weather, and people love to eat outside. So when you're in Culver City or Palms, you can afford to do that because of the weather. Here's our third Trader Joe's. I'm pointing that out, kind of the trifecta of Trader Joe's in that surround Palms area. There are a lot of tech companies that have moved in here, from Amazon, Sony, that's been here forever, but a lot of smaller companies too that service these large companies, a lot of startups that have all moved in here. A lot of these buildings are new or newer, and they all are surrounded by tech. And here's Amazon Studios over here in this building right there. And I'm going to back out of the map, and I'm going to go here. So again, here's that Trader Joe's I was telling about. So I'm going to scroll out a little bit just to give you, again, a better idea. So remember, this triangle wedge is now kind of in the middle of our screen. It says Palms. This is Palms area. Culver City is just south here. I'm going to point out the Baldwin Hills Scenic Overlook. They have it's kind of a mountainous range here, hiking trails. They've got the famous Culver City stairs there where people like to work out. They've got the Culver Park, which is adjacent, skate park. They've got the Culver City Little League, got a dog park here, hiking trails. So, and then across the way even further, Kenneth Hahn State Recreation Center. So you have a lot of green space that's really close to the Palms neighborhood, easy access. It takes you maybe 3 to 5 minutes to get there from the Palms area. You've got Palms right in the middle again. I'm going to scroll out a little bit further. Westwood, again, UCLA is going to be up in this area where I'm circling my mouse. And again, we're back at how close you are to Venice Beach and all that it has to offer, the boardwalk, the ocean itself, of course, Abbot Kinney, all the entertainment there, Santa Monica Pier, super close. Again, really close to everything that you would want. And what I really like about this neighborhood is it is probably one of the most least expensive areas to live in all of West Los Angeles. Because as soon as you get into Culver City, Mar Vista, Castle Heights here, West Los Angeles, all of these areas are going to be more expensive. And to give you an idea of what single family house is in the Palms area, you're looking at about $1.4 million, $1,400,000 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. And if you're thinking about a condo, you're about $760,000 for a 2-bedroom condo. If you are thinking or considering rents, then you are about $3,700 a month for a 2-bedroom. Now, again, if you're coming from outside of areas, smaller cities, that's not New York, not San Francisco or Miami, Philadelphia, or big cities, then maybe this is some sticker shock, and I completely understand. But when you are considering other places, you're 10% less here than you are compared to Mar Vista, Culver City, Westwood, Cheviot Hills, 10% at a minimum, and sometimes more. So Palms is definitely more affordable than surrounding areas, and you still get to take advantage of all the amenities around it and be close to the beach, close to Culver City, and not have to pay those prices. I actually lived in Palms for a number of years. I grew up in Mar Vista, didn't move very far away at the beginning, and went to Palms. I lived on Palms Boulevard. Scroll in here. I lived on Palms, and I lived on Mentone, which is going to be, should be this street right about here. Had a couple of apartments there. I really enjoyed my time there because I was able to walk to my shopping, my grocery stores, was able to walk to restaurants, walk to the movies, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I'll point out this exposition line to the north. It runs along here. This is where you're going to catch the exposition line. Let me scroll in right about here. Oop, put this in, I'm circling my mouse. You can catch the expo line there, and you can connect over here. And this again, if you want to go into downtown and not take your car, go catch a Lakers game, a Clippers game, you can jump on there. If you want to head into Santa Monica to the pier, that expo line runs along that 10 free. Oop, I scrolled out way too much. Or along that 10 freeway all the way to the pier, 3rd Street Promenade. So highly recommend Palms. It's an area that's kind of nobody really knows about unless you live in Los Angeles. So if you have any questions, again, please reach out to the contact information below. We love helping people move to and relocate to the city of Los Angeles and the surrounding areas. Catch my other videos on my channel. And again, subscribe, hit the like button if you like what you see, and go ahead and comment below for any questions that you may have.